Hi guys, I just wanted to do a video with my husband again, but this time I wanted to kind of do it about how my mental health affects him, because I think we can all agree that mental health doesn't just affect one person, it affects kind of everyone in my life. Um, so anyways, yeah, I just kind of wanted to sit down and talk to Kyle about how he feels about it. So how do you think my mental health affects you?
Um, Sometimes I can kind of tell when you're having a bad day. Um, I don't want to say I kind of walk on eggshells that day, but I definitely do things differently.
It's probably a
Um,
good idea.
I probably say yes a little bit more than I normally would.
All right.
Um, yeah, kind of I don't know stuff like that. I'll try and do little things that I think would cheer you up. Whether it's going out for dinner or whatever,
Food,
movies.
mostly food related things.
Yeah,
Food is important to my life.
yeah,
Okay, so but how does that? That's kind of the things you do for me, though. How
yeah.
I'm asking, like, how does it affect you?
Well, to be honest, I mean it's stressful. It does add a lot of stress. To me, I'm worrying about you and thinking about your mental state a lot more than even my own. Yeah, like I get up every day and wonder what kind of day it's going to be like for you, and what I'm thinking about trying to do for you that day. Yeah.
Seems kind of exhausting.
I don't know. I think I'm used to it at this point.
Yeah, I guess so. Kyle and I have been together for 10 years. Um, yeah, in a couple weeks, about 3 weeks, we've been together for 10 years. So I think he definitely knows me better than pretty much anyone else. He's been there through all of my lows, my really deep lows. I wouldn't say I've had any highs. I guess just all the kind of the ups and downs. Um, I don't know how I feel about you putting my mental health before your mental health, because to me, my mental health is the most important thing.
Hmm.
So I want you to think that your mental health is the most important thing too. Like, I would never want you to sacrifice your own happiness for me.
No, I'm happy though. Like I don't have depression
You know, it's
or
not like,
anxiety, so
yeah.
um, I don't want to say I'm stronger mentally than you are, because I can't imagine what day to day you're kind of what goes on in your head. I mean, that's
No,
I can see firsthand that's not fun.
no,
Um,
it's not.
so
So the day we're filming this is the day that I got my new diagnosis. Well, not really new, but depression and anxiety, and then traits of borderline personality disorder. So I kind of said in my last video how I think about these borderline personality traits. What does that mean to you?
um, what do you mean?
Well, like, do you think that I don't know, does that change the way you look at my mental health, or change the way you look at me, or
No.
all right, that's fair. I mean, hasn't really changed for me either. It's just like the diagnosis is just kind of um, I don't know, telling me something that I guess I already kind of knew, but not really. I mean, when I was going through those symptoms of borderline BPD, um, like I said in my video, I didn't really know that those were things that other people don't do. So, did you watch that video?
No.
Oh,
Not
okay,
yet.
so I can't. So you can't. I can't ask you about them, but um, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I just wanted to just ask you, I guess. So do you think that it it's harder being married to me than Probably being married is.
Well, I don't know. No, I don't think so.
I guess it's
I
just
knew
kind
what,
of.
yeah, I knew what was going on when we got married, and you know, I accept it for what it is, and you know, the good days, for the most part, outweigh the bad.
Yeah.
Maybe not recently, but you know, before, and I think you'll get back there again. So, yeah, no, I wouldn't say it's. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know, but.
I guess
No,
we'll never know.
yeah, but it's
Because you'll never leave me.
yeah, I think it's one of those things that you just kind of take the good with the bad. And,
Yeah, I guess so. This is
and
part of the
just-
bad, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, it just is who I am, right? Like you said, he knew what he was coming into. Like you've seen my depression. Like, I think he's seen the worst of it too. Like, I don't think there was any really, really bad times before you, which means that you're the problem. I'm just kidding. No, but I guess if I was diagnosed at 16 with depression and then we've been together since we're 18, like, there's not much that he's missed. So, yeah, I guess, I don't know really what it's like to live with someone or to be with someone with a mental health issue. I mean,
hope you never do.
yes, I hope so too. My mom has, like she said in the video, a panic disorder, I believe she described it as, or anxiety disorder. But that, honestly, that didn't really affect me. It was just kind of something that we dealt with. And I guess that's kind of, is that kind of what you're saying? It's,
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, it does affect you because, you know, you say that you change your days kind of around what kind of mood I'm in. So, like, we often, you know, we'll make plans to go to the movies, and then later I'll be like, no, I don't want to go. I'm not feeling it. Or I feel like lately I've been just saying, let's wait. Let's see how I'm feeling later, because, you know, my day can change. I mean, your day could change too, right?
Yeah.
You often, he works a lot, 10-hour shifts. So, I mean, that sometimes changes just based on how you're feeling too. So I'm not just saying that that's something that I just do. But I feel like lately it's been kind of like, well, let's just see how the day goes and then we'll kind of plan. Because for me, it's really hard to make plans in advance because I have no idea in advance what kind of day I'm having. Like, for instance, tomorrow I have to go to a bridal shower, but I could wake up and I could not want to get out of bed, but I have to get out of bed. And also tomorrow I have to get up a lot earlier than I usually do, which now makes me anxious before even going to bed, because I'm so tired all the time. So going to bed earlier or waking up earlier totally like kind of throws me, because it's just kind of out of my routine, I guess. And I know I'm just going to be tired tomorrow.
Yeah.
I guess that was kind of a long tangent. But anyways, I guess what I'm saying is that, like, you're probably being more flexible. Would you say? Like, with our plans and...
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think I'm fairly easygoing.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
first
you
place. But yeah, no, I think that plays into the very first thing I said, is that I just try and do what I can day to day to help you. And I mean, if that means canceling plans last minute, then that's another thing I try and do, is just let the day kind of unfold how it's gonna, and yeah, go from there basically.
I guess that's a good way of putting it. It's just, we just kind of go with the day.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, anyways, I guess that's really it. I just kind of wanted to put his perspective out there, because there's obviously so many people who have to live with or interact with on a daily basis someone who has some kind of mental illness. And because I'm on the opposite side of you, I just kind of wanted to see what it was like from your perspective. So thank you. He doesn't really like doing videos, but thank you for doing this with me. And yeah, I hope that gives you guys a little insight to our relationship, and I guess a relationship with someone who has mental illness and someone who doesn't. So anyways, thanks for stopping by. Wave, Kyle. Bye. Wave more enthusiastic. Bye.